ኦኬ አክቹዋሊ ዶክተር ዚስ ዳታ እንግዲህ በአንተ ብቻ አይደለም ማቅረብ ያለበት ያ ሌላ ሰውም ስለሚሆን እንትኑ ልጀምር ከዳታ ቤዛችን ዳታ ወርደን በምንፈልገው ፎርማት አወርደን ወደምንፈልገው ሶፍትዌር ወይም ፓኬጅ እንደምናስገባ ነው። እንግዲህ የሚጀምረው መጀመሪያ ያው KoboToolbox አለ። ስለዚህ እኛ የራሳችን KoboToolbox አካውንት ይኖረናል ወይም ደግሞ እዛ ላይ ዳታ ዲፕሎይ አድርገን የሰራነው ይኖራል ማለት ነው። ሶ ከዲፕሎይ ካደረግንበት ያው አንድ ሁለትም ሶስትም አካውንት ሊኖራቸው ይችላል። ስለዚህ አንደኛው ያላችሁበት ወይም ዳታ ቤዛችሁ ያለበት ላይ ሎጊን ማለት ነው። ሎጊን ካልን በኋላ እንግዲህ አክቹዋሊ እኛ ዳታ ሴት የትኛው መስመር ዲፕሎይ ላይ ሊያ ይሄኛው ዳታ ሴት ነው ኮሌክት የተደረገው ነው። ያው አክቹዋሊ ዳታ ሴታችን እዚህ ያለው ነው። የተሰበሰበበት አመት እንደዚህ የነክል ዳታ አለን። ዳታውን ማውረድ ይችላለን ማለት ኮሌክት ይሆናል። እዚህ ጋር አለ አክቹዋሊ ዳታውን ማውረድ ይችላለን። ያ እዚህ ጋር ሪፖርት ማየት ይችላለን። አክቹዋሊ ያ ኮሌክት የሆነ ዳታ ይሄ ነው። ምን አይነት ነው ዳታው ሙሉ ነሳ ጀምሮ እዚህ ማየት ይቻላል። ምን ዳታ ሴቶች አሉት። አክቹዋሊ እዚህ ጋር ማፑንም ጭምር ማየት የሚችል ይመስለኛል። የዳታ ጨንቻ ላይ ነው ኮሌክት የተደረገው። ማየት ይቻላል። ሳተላይት መቀየርም ይቻላል። you can see that how it's happening. ያው የሳተላይት ምስሉን ማግኘት ይቻላል አክቹዋሊ ማለት ነው። ዳታው እንዴት እንደተሰበሰበ የትኞቹ ቤቶች ላይ እንደተሰበሰበ እንራው ማለት እንችላለን። አክቹዋሊ ይሄው ዳታ የሆነ ሳመር የተሰበሰበ ዳታ ነው። ጨንጃ ነው ማነው ሰበሰበው? ኤቨሪቲንግ ይሄ ለዳታ ቫሊዴሽን ነው። ያው ትክክለኛ ዳታ ነው። ትክክለኛ ቦታ ሰበሰበው ከፈለግን ነው አክቹዋሊ ይሄን የምንጠቀመው። this map actually ኦልሞስት ያው ዲስትሪቢዩሽኑ ይሄን ይመስላል። የተወሰነ ቀበሌ ላይ ነው፣ ሁለት ሶስት ቀበሌ ላይ ነው፣ አራት ቀበሌ አክቹዋሊ አንዳንዶቹ ቀበሌ ተመሳሳይ ስለሆነ ይሄን ይመስላል ዳታ ሴት። we need to download the data set. We will select the format we want to download here. See you have a multiple of options here. CSV format, SPSS labeled format, in Excel or Excel format, and illustration are available here. It depends on our niche and our software package. ይሄ ነው ያለው። እስካሁን እነዚህን አውርጄ ያለሁት ማለት ኦልሞስት ያው ዳታ ያወረዱ ዳታ ስላለ that is the initial step or downloading deploy data or data survey which is collected through one of the online data collection mechanism or electronic data mechanism. This is ሊሆን ይችላል or do ሊሆን ይችላል or like that or Kobo, but I prefer KoboToolbox over other mechanism of collecting data or other electronic data collection mechanisms because of its suitability, its access, it is everything. It has a lot of features which makes it more suitable for data collection. Now I have a data that I have downloaded. In my device, I will ready to open it on my own software. For example, this one is the software. I mean the data in the Excel format. You need some fragmentation is there, but you need to adjust. And this is a data set which is collected by our enumerators for us. We need to import that to other data analysis packages because as you know, Excel is not much suitable for analyzing bulky data. As it has much, it doesn't give you more suitability for data analysis tools if the data is very huge or bulky. Now I need to import this data to SPSS. What I will do is I will open an SPSS software. What I will do is just opening an SPSS. Yeah, the SPSS. I will act by like this, and after opening the SPSS software, I will be just there's a pop-up window which asks me whether to open the primary open data, or that the data I have worked in the previous one, or to close this one and open new data. So now let's select close this one, and I will open a data. So opening a data depends on the format of data type we have. So now I have two data types as I have shown you when I'm downloading the data from the database from KoboToolbox. I download the data with which has an SPSS format as well as Excel format. So now I wanted to open the data with Excel format. So I will select import it depends. This feature of SPSS depends on the version of SPSS you have. So I have now I have SPSS version 27. So it seems like this. So it is open, new is there, import is there. So if you want to import new data set, so actually you can do here, but you will say no, new here. If you want to open data, and the data may be either from internet or synthetic text output or script. So depends also. But now, since we want to import data from other statistical package or other software, that means the format is different. So we'll say import from Excel so that our SPSS can easily identify the type of file we are going to open. So this here is available, so it's downloaded, and I already have this one just in data set. So I would say open, and the data is being opened. So we will do something to share. We'll do for example, read first variable name from first row of data. We will do this because the appearance of SPSS, as you see here, is different from that of Excel. So as you see, in Excel, the variable name is in the first row. So it is not data, it is variable name. So it says what? Above you see numbers. It considers these numbers as they are automatically adjusted to be variables. But for our case, these are uneditable. These numbers are uneditable, and so we use it the first row as a variable, which is different when we consider in SPSS, because easily in SPSS these variables are editable, and instead the first number will use it as for data. So you see, you read variables name from first row of data in Excel. So as usually you see here, it's appearing here. So it will act like this, as you see, act like this. So in the case, and percentage is actual for analysis type. So you can adjust anytime you want. If there's any hidden rows, we have to also remove any spacing between any other thing. So if there's any specific one, because space is very sensitive, it has very sensitive to data because of, for instance, if capitalization and then spacing will make a difference, a huge difference. For example, for a female, which starts with capital F, and other which starts with smaller, space treat as different variables. Even a variable with space and behind or after and with no space will be treated as different variable. So we have to be careful when considering these things. So of course you can click all of them, but these things are enough and enough for us. So I will say okay, and our data is opening right now. So here is output window. So actually it comes out with a new window, this output window. So once we make a simple analysis, it will generate our output in this window. So this why we are doing so. So as usual, as we see here, we have a multiple of data sets, and as we just expected, here's the first this one variable. So you see this data view. Now SPSS has two windows. the data view window and variable view window, as well as we have also output window now. So you can easily see that data is available. But when you do analyze your data using one of the data analysis packages, you have to be careful of your data type and you match your data with your question. For instance, let me show you one thing. Here we have a data set, and you see it says male, female, male, female, male, female, male, female, like this, and it will do the same thing. So male, male, female, and it is one group, male, female, and again AA is there, it's another group, BB is there, another group, CZ is there, DD is there. Why is this happening? Because we have a questionnaire here, and we've seen her. So family number of household number lives and given room, total number for. So you see it's defined by age category. So greater than 10, male and female, less than 10, male, the same thing is done. So it is because of this we have different data copies under the same range. We need to adjust and do some data management techniques here, so we can combine or merge them or do some any other data management tools. So you have to go, you have to do all of merging or any other things you have to do here. The other is this is not it's not assigned values. Value is not assigned for each actually. So as you know, computer only knows or SPSS actually analyzes you. It analyzes a number rather than uh, variable names or rather than like that of uh, such kind of data sets. So it needs to be coded. So we use a value store here. Here's where you are going to assign the values for each categorical variables, because SPSS that cannot analyze your data which is given by such kind of format. So in its categorical, you need to inform for your statistical package that the data format is categorical, so it can easily. For instance, let me make one. Let me label. I mean, code one variable. So it is sex. It's sex. So you know, religion is also categorical variables and other. So each categorical variable should be labeled. For example, I mean, valued or coded. So here we have to do something here. So let's say the value 1 for male, and we add, and then again with the 0 or 2, let me say 0, so it doesn't make any difference. Female, oh no. So we say add. What you need to be careful about this one is, I already told you that SPSS is very sensitive, and if you make here we have female which starts with capital F, and male which starts with capital L, and no space is there before each name. So we need to be serious when we are doing this one. For instance, in our data set, our original data set, you see here the let me show you the data. I mean age. I mean it's not age actually. It is so here you see here female, male, female, male, and you see each figure start with capital. Male is with capital. I don't know whether there's any space between them, but because we have when we collect data, since it is used through we collect through electronics data, it will be almost similar actually, because I have made it easy for the collection, and almost it is for they select from the drop down selection, so no difference will be happened. So we need to be careful when we keep a value for our categorical variable. So we have only two options, two alternatives for the sex type. So we create okay. Yeah, now it's labeled. We can check it here. So so you see here So let me show you. Uh, Anyhow, there is example in this way. So we can now we have labels some variables here. So that's 6. And so even you can check by the spelling here. So because we have set 6, you need to check spelling. So if we have made any error, it will tell us the spelling. So that's a spelling problem, and we can easily fix. So that's how we can import and then just label as well. You can label your variables here. For example, it says age, so you can say age. Delete only. So it may be age of household, religion, sex, that's gender actually, and marital status, education level is possible also. So you can label here. So every data will be labeled as well. So this is village actually. Like it's, so we can say village, and then this also categorical variable, so you should have to make a value for each by checking from the questionnaire. So this way we can import data for SPSS, I mean from Excel to SPSS, so it's easy, but you have to do some data management techniques around here. And so that will end this our objective of importing data from Excel to SPSS. But anyhow, for to remember, you need to consider data management techniques. So you have to combine or merge some data sets. You have to label or rename variables as you see here, and you have to go decode and just label all the variables, so based on data, based on the behavior they have on your questionnaire. So you will do this all things.